What's up, friends and family? So, as you can tell, a little bit of different intro. I'm on the couch today. Not a normal place for me to be chilling and making a video, but I've been homesick, and this has been my little fortress of solitude for uh, the past few days. Anyways, I wanted to bring something to your attention. So I wasn't going to make a video anytime soon until I get better and until I'm still setting up things around the house. We're getting a lot moved in. You can see the bookcase is nice and set up, but we still don't have things on the walls. Anyway, um, something was going on Facebook. There was a keeper who, honestly, for years has needed help, and we've been trying to help, trying to get them help, trying to have them help themselves. Right? They were in a situation where they were overwhelmed. They had too many animals. They didn't have enough income to pay for the animals, and beyond that. It was our concern that the animals were not getting the care that they needed, right? Because we had heard of a few deaths and some admissions of the conditions were subpar, right? And some conditions that started to border on the line of neglect and abuse. So this was a person that we cared about, we still care about, and we wanted them to do better and be better and have a better relationship with their animals. But there was not a lot of movement. So something I've preached about a long time is allowing law enforcement and legal regulators to do their job. So with that in mind, we contacted law enforcement and police got involved. We had this keeper's address and information and photos, and they were able to show up. And it turns out what they saw did reach the level of neglect and abuse. Now, I don't want you to think that this is immediately a case where we jumped in and got a person arrested and sent to prison and all their animals were taken and that sort of thing, because that wasn't the goal at the beginning, and that's not what happened, and that was never the goal. The goal was always to help. And what ended up happening was police came out to this house, agreed that the snakes and many of the animals that were living there were some other animals that needed to be rehomed too: a cat, a parrot, a quail, rats. So all these animals were living in really poor conditions. And what happened was a group of us organized to have them rehomed to the Spirit Keeper Sanctuary. This is a sanctuary run by Lori Torrini. So if you're not familiar with her, she's got a YouTube channel. She's one of my patrons, and I'm one of her patrons. So I just appreciate the support so much, Lori. She's kept this channel going for a while, and I'm really grateful for that. But she needs your help, and she needs my help, and she needs everyone's help, because right now she took in from this case. Two volunteers from our group flew out there into the house, full hazmat suits, rehomed, removed I think it's about 70 snakes. I think there's 65 ball pythons and a cornsnake, a hognose, a sunbeam snake, and a carpet python. And so all these animals have been rehomed and driven to Colorado to the Spirit Keeper Sanctuary, because it's much cheaper than shipping all those animals. So someone flew out and drove those animals back. They got them out from the house. They worked with law enforcement and with the animal owner to get these animals into a better situation, because she did the right thing. She didn't want to resist it. Once she got called on it, she agreed that she needed help and she needed to get these animals rehoused, and she didn't want to face the consequences of that. And sometimes that's just what we get, right? We get in a situation where we've messed up, and we have to admit that we've messed up, and that's what she did, and we have to applaud her for that, because she got rid of those animals when she could have kept them and could have insisted that there wasn't a problem, right? So law enforcement was able to do what they're supposed to do, and it's just really a success on the system, because unfortunately these animals needed help, and they got that help. Well, they got out of that situation, and they're in the care of someone who's fantastic, and the work that Lori and her team has been putting into this to keep these animals taken care of is nothing short of sort of superhuman, right? I've been watching all these Marvel movies and stuff while I'm homesick, and Star Wars, and it's very much the superhero effort is what's going on with Spirit Keepers. So great work, Lori. It's awesome. But yeah, the rescue really needs our help. And I don't know how else to say it. I'm asking for money. I'm going to put links into the description of this video. Essentially, each one of these animals, 70 snakes, had to get a vet visit, and each vet visit alone is $85 per animal. And I may have those numbers a little bit wrong, but it's around that. And that's not if they need any kind of treatment. And I know a number of these snakes are going to need treatment and are going to need extensive care, hands-on treatment. A number of them came in underweight. They were living in dry, dirty racks. A number of them have mites, actually, and there's a few with some serious health concerns. So there's a lot of work to go, and we've pushed out a lot of fundraising on Facebook, but I'm putting this video out here too. I'm asking for anyone who sees this to talk to your favorite breeder, your favorite YouTuber. Ask them for some money too. Just a little bit helps, man. We're thousands away from our goal, and I don't have a lot of subscribers, right? I've only got about 1,000 of you, and I'm super grateful. If each of you gave $1, that's $1,000 closer to our goal. And I know a number of my subscribers have already donated, and super grateful. I've donated. I put a few $100 towards the effort. My fiance has donated. A lot of us have taken our own personal money to put towards this. So we're super grateful for the work that Lori's done. We're grateful for the keeper to be able to surrender these animals because they let it get into a situation that was out of their control. And I'm asking now for help from anyone we can. So excuse the super low quality of this video, and please reach out to any of the links below and give what you can. $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, anything helps. Okay, so just take a moment, hand over some money. There's going to be a lot of updates to it. So I'm also going to put a link in Lori Torrini's YouTube, because there you're going to see some more information with the snakes themselves, and some of the efforts that are being put out in the days to come. So you should be following her. Even if you're not, you should be subscribed. It's one of the most criminally undersubscribed channels on YouTube if you're into reptiles, because nobody is explaining reptile behavior the way Lori is, specifically snake behavior. I'll say snake behavior. She's got a few geckos, but for the most part, it's all snakes, and I love that. But nobody is explaining snake behavior the way Lori is, and so you really should be subscribed to that anyways. This is really valuable information, and I hope this video gets the recognition it needs. So feel free to share, spread this information around. Again, I apologize that I'm coming to you so disheveled. Not that I'm the most polished YouTuber there is anyway, but this is a new low. So let's get out there. Let's get the fundraising effort up. Let's really band together for a good cause, because this community needs your help, and these animals need your help. And what Spirit Keeper Sanctuary is doing right now is, they were already full. They have it on their website. They weren't taking in new animals, and this came up, and like, oh well, we need to rehouse 70 of them. And she said, yeah, I'll do it. And she didn't know how, and she didn't know where she'd put them. And a team of volunteers got together and sourced cages. They sourced bins. They sourced pop-up tents. Grow tents to make little cages. So not only did we get all these animals out of the racks and into cages where they could stretch out and see light and soak, and get proper humidity and proper heat and light. It's been amazing. It's been amazing, the transformation and the work that the staff has put in. There's about, I'd probably say, close to 10 of us who have pulled some late nights, some of them, and just a lot of extra resources. So I'm incredibly grateful for those of you who have been a part of it, and also incredibly grateful for those of you who want to be a part of it and who can reach out, throw a few dollars in this way. So anything you can will help. I'm going to pass this information along. I hope to get some other channels involved as well. So hopefully, the more eyes we can see on this, the better. But yeah, anything we can give helps, and I appreciate you taking the time to make it this far. Check the links in the description, and feel free to reach out to me on Facebook if you have any questions too. I'd love to talk to you about it and share the info. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for being a part of this community. We always talk about self-regulation and the reptile community, and this is it. This is your chance to put your money literally where your mouth is. So let's show how we can regulate ourselves. We can work together to help each other and be a part of a community. So I'm asking for a little help. I'm not going to do this often, and I'd love to see a few bucks go towards the Spirit Keeper Sanctuary. So check the links in the description. Thanks for watching out. Like and subscribe if you haven't. Like and subscribe Lori Torrini's channel. Have a wonderful day.